right, man. 1 and 2 and 3. Lights, camera, action, man. My brother. Get your mic. That boy look lost for a second.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
What's up, man? Look at you. Got some new merch. Got a sash on.
Hey, man, trying to represent, man. Trying to be like
I love it,
here, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know I'm all right, brother. You know,
That's just some little branding stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
I love it, man. It looks phenomenal, guys.
Man, so I got to take care of them too. So
yeah, they doing good.
They doing good.
Whoever they are, bro.
Whoever they are.
You gotta bring them on the show, right?
I'm gonna bring them to the light. Bring them on the show, man. We gonna tap in
for sure,
They've
man.
been looking out for me, man. So I gotta look out for them. The world
Hey,
gotta know about them.
You can't do it alone. You need a team in this life, right?
Hey, man, we need a conglomerate.
He loves that word for sure.
How you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling wonderful, man. You know, a lot of people have been requesting for a part 2 since we did the last episode. A lot of people. You know, we kind of switched up our rhythm, right? We've been doing like every 2 weeks now versus every week Sundays. We've been a little busy, guys, but you know, as time goes, we'll get back to normal schedule. But we do appreciate you guys for always obviously tapping in and watching and supporting our channel. That does not go unnoticed. Yeah, man. It don't.
How you been feeling though, bro?
I've been feeling great, bro. I've been
I haven't saw you in about 2 weeks, huh?
Has it been 2 weeks since we seen you? Nah, I seen you last week. We worked out. We was in the gym.
Yeah, we did work out, man.
Yeah, you pulled up and you know you try to kill me on the Stairmasters. Try to have me do stuff I don't do.
Dive, bro.
Yeah, don't even talk about it, man.
Don't talk about it, bro. I'm gonna let you have it this time. I don't want to embarrass you, bro. But it's all good.
Embarrass me, man. Stop playing, bro.
But you getting that though, man. I'm proud of you, man. You know, you leveling up, man. Taking your health serious, man. Killing it in the gym, man.
You know,
becoming a superhero.
Of course, bro. You know, I've been on that journey for a minute now. Like I've been on the gym journey for like last year and a half. I'd say even maybe 2 years. But you know, the one thing that I've always struggled with when it comes to working out is that inconsistency. Like I'll go hard for 4 or 5 months, maybe sometimes, and then I'll take, you know, the little 2-3 weeks that you have a break from, and then it's not just, you can still go back to the gym, but it takes a little time to get back into that mode, and then your eating habits are messed up a bit. You're not, you know, as like scheduled or disciplined or organized as you should be.
It takes some real alignment, man. It's like mind, body, and spirit. It's like you got to pay attention to your body, the foods and what you're eating, the time in which you're eating. Because sometimes I find myself, I normally don't eat in the morning. If I do, it's like some fruit or something.
Right.
But if I eat like a heavy meal like early in the morning, it affects how I'm operating because I know I don't supposed to be eating during that time. Like I intermittent fast.
Right.
And then I eat heavy in the afternoon. Like people think that, you know, if you're trying to bulk up, you're trying to look a little bit muscular or toned, but you got to eat a lot.
A whole lot. No,
not necessarily like that.
No, it's not about eating a lot. It's about knowing your calorie and your protein intake, because you could have all that within one sitting in the meal. You know what I mean? But I've had to learn that, of course. You know, you encouraged me to start fasting more. Then I got this, you know, workout program that I got into with this trainer, and he talks heavily about intermediate fasting and not eating till like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because your metabolism kicks in the morning. You're able to shred some of that fat, drink your water. You know, sometimes you can even do some like apple cider water type situation. So it's been good though, man. I've been loving the workout, the mode, just the focus, the tunnel vision. You know, we leveling up.
We leveling up, man.
Yeah, man. You know, we can't just, you know, preach it. We gotta be about it too. You know what I'm saying?
So aspire to inspire. So every one of our audience, they were leveling up with us too.
Most definitely.
Getting your body right, getting your mind right, getting your finances right,
getting
your spirituality right, all of that, and beyond.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes you know, you may fall off here and there a little bit. You gotta pick it up right back, man, and just, you know, keep pushing, keep persevering. But nonetheless, man, you know, it starts in the mind. And of course, you got to take care of your health in order to be really like full rounded. You know, it's a spiritual, mental, emotional, financial. So, yeah, man, overall, everything's well. How about yourself, man? What's good with you?
Man, I'm great, man. I look at every day as an opportunity.
All right.
You know, I wake up, I'm able to breathe. I'm at it again.
All right.
Thank God.
Right.
You know,
prayer is a big part, bro.
Prayer is a big part. You know, God is imagination. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer. If you can imagine it, you can think it, you can do it.
I mean, we God bodies, right? We always say that for a reason, because we're spiritual beings. Think about it. God is the most creative.
We spiritual beings in a physical
in a
world,
physical body, in a
in a
physical
physical
world.
body. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
in a
So
metaphysical
like you
world.
talking to me right now, we talking to them right now. These are our spirits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so once you get that alignment, bro, it's like, bro, the world is really
Right.
in abundance.
When you tap into God.
Yeah, I think a lot of times like people tend to look at the world as limited resource, but like nah, bro. Like everything in which you see around you came from somebody's mind,
Yep.
imagination. Like and then
Right.
that imagination came from
Right.
God.
Right.
Like you feel what I'm saying? And a lot of times we look at the world as like, ah man, we don't have enough resources. There's
Mm-hmm.
only a certain amount of this. I got to get it before. Nah, bro.
Right.
Like
Right. Most definitely.
whatever you want is within you, and then you put it out into the world.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I had to come to realization with myself as well. I was in college one time, bro,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember my idea. I was playing basketball at the time, and I was like, man, f all this basketball stuff, man. Y'all don't know what y'all gonna do once it's over with, because none of
Yeah.
us going to the NBA.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, you don't know what you gonna do.
You upset some people, bro.
I upset
Shattering
some
some
people,
dreams.
shattered some dreams. But it was the reality, though. I'm saying, statistically speaking, it's like, bro,
Yeah.
what are the odds of somebody from this school, this circumstance, is going to the NBA?
Right.
You know, I'm like, bro, none.
Statistically, it's low, right?
Yeah,
The amount of
statistic.
people that make it into the NBA.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being quite honest,
Right.
And I was like, y'all don't know what y'all gonna do after college. It was like, man, you don't know what you gonna do. I'm like, what you gonna do? I said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be a businessman.
Yeah. Yeah.
They like, I ain't Mr. Businessman, Mr. Businessman. But, at that time I had an image in my head of what that looked like. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it's crazy. Like, it was a deja vu moment. And I was looking, I think I was with you that night. We was just looking at what we were doing at the time in the building and facility which we were
Yeah.
in.
When we were in downtown Atlanta,
Yeah, we was downtown Atlanta.
they
I
were
was like,
parked
bro,
up on the top. I remember we were parked up like, you know what I mean? Like I
yeah.
remember.
I was
Yeah.
like, bro, this was literally the image I had in my head back when I was in college.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything in between aligned me to get to that vision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so what we doing now, bro, with the show, we aspire to inspire. Like
Yeah.
everybody needs to tap into their own self,
Mm-hmm.
their own resources, so they can bring their imagination into reality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's some God time. That's some God type stuff, bro.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. I totally agree with you. Yeah, man. And a lot of people also wanted us to continue on that conversation we were having last time. We're gonna kind of just round it up around that conversation, I guess, in a sense. We got some more things to touch on and transition into. But of course, it sounds like you guys love the whole dating and conversation about just dealing with women and all kinds of stuff. So, nonetheless, you've been dating. You went on some few dates since the last episode,
Man,
man.
I haven't been on no dates, bro. Same type of time as
Same type
when
of
I got off
time. Yeah.
the show last week, a few weeks
Right.
ago, man. I
Right.
ain't been doing no dating,
Oh
man.
yeah, I went to Philly right after that, since we
Oh yeah,
shot
you went to
that.
Philly, bro. Did you find you some beautiful women out there? You probably found
Nah,
your wife
nah.
out there. I know you was looking for a wife, bro.
Man, I just spent some time with family, bro. Just spent some time with family. Saw my family that on my dad's side I hadn't seen in some years.
I saw you was acting up, bro. You wasn't even responding to my calls. I'm like, bro, answer the
Bro.
phone, bro. I
But
got some
you know
game to
what
give
you know what
you.
it was? It's just like
Like this
I haven't
man.
seen these people. Think about it. I told you I ain't seen them in like 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And I really, for one, I was zooted with them because
Yeah.
they had me on tequila. I never knew my uncles. You know what I'm saying? We're lit like this. We eating, we feasting, and we just like. I just kind of was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this weekend.
You told me about your other Ethiopian brother.
Yeah, man. They saw the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I showed them an episode. They tuned in. They supporting. And but we had to just do a lot of catching up. So I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? I know this dude blowing me up. He probably gonna be upset, but let me. I put my
Yeah, bro.
phone away,
I
bro.
was
I was
really ready
like,
to fight, bro. I'm like, bro, this man gonna make me go take off my.
I'll put my phone away, spend some time with family, zone
I
out for
don't
a
knock it, bro.
second
That's how I was when I went to the crib
to
too, bro.
Mississippi. Yep.
That's how I don't knock it, bro. But
Yeah,
no,
man.
bro. I mean, what you want to tap into about these women, man?
Man, honestly, I
They
mean,
want to talk
I
about.
wanted to talk about these niggas that be really, excuse my language, guys.
It's all good, bro. I get what you're
Yeah.
trying to say.
The fellas that just be tricking out here, man. They're really
Yeah,
messing up the market. You know what I mean? And the dating pool, man. Honestly, I think, given that we have a lot of, just people that don't know themselves, right? And again, hey, if you love tricking, it's on you. But I don't agree with tricking, to be honest with you. And
it's
I
false
know,
sense of reality.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a false sense of reality, man. And it just,
I
I feel
mean,
like it's
then I
some
mean,
sucker stuff.
I guess it works for women who like to be tricked.
Yeah, yeah,
But like if you tricking and you don't have any real intentions, I like don't give women a false sense of reality.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
don't do that.
Because a lot of times, I mean, what is tricking to you? What do you define tricking as? Like, what does that look like?
I mean, when I think of tricking, it just pretty much treat women in a way to get what you want out of them, but
Right,
nothing in return.
right.
You know,
That's definitely one side of it, right?
yeah,
I feel like when men are tricking, bro. For one, okay, I get it. There are men out there that just don't have the time to deal with women, and they just want to spend money to get
yeah,
what they
and
want
that's
in
what I'm
return.
saying. It's like those type of men. I'm like, okay, well, if those women like to be tricked,
Yeah,
then cool. But if you know, going forward that hey, this woman isn't the type of woman that deserves to be tricked, don't
right.
trick her. You feel what
You,
I'm
you know what I can't stand
saying?
though? It's
What?
like most men tricking aren't even in a place in their lives to be tricking. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So for one, like especially this pertaining to even younger men, it's like why are you tricking on women, bro, when you could be investing in yourself, right?
Right.
And secondly, bro, if you trick on a woman, right? Let's be honest. She's gonna use you for what you have. She wants you for what you have. There's no love there. You dig what I'm saying?
Because that's the foundation in which that relationship was established.
Right.
You
And
know.
somebody, one of my really good friends that used to be really a good mentor of mine early on, he used to say, "How you get them is how you have to keep them." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so, essentially, to me, man, it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like again, I guess to
Because
each his own, but
the great women like consistency. If you present them a
right,
life
right,
initially, that's what they're going to expect throughout
right,
the entire their relationship. Even though that's a delusional thing, because
right,
nothing is going to stay perfect throughout the relationship. But
right.
hey, stay consistent at this at least. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
You
Yeah,
know.
man. It's just about like, women these days, of course, you go out sometimes, man, and automatically, man, there's a lot of girls that need their rents paid. You know what I mean? You just meet them today and they're like, "Yeah, like I need my rent paid." Like, I just met you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you want me to pay it? But there's people out there paying rent off the bat, you know what I'm saying, doing this and that. So the expectation now women have is just delusional. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
expect everybody to be tricking on
Yeah.
some dumb, and that's not how it
No.
works, bro.
No, I'm not coming out the gate paying no payroll, bro. No.
That's just not how it works. Now,
Unless you're gonna be on payroll for me.
right? Not like for real. Like
You're
unless
gonna
you
have to be
got
on my
you did
payroll. If
you
I'm
work
paying
it.
your rent, you finna get to working for me, bro.
You're
Like
right.
I'm just being real. Like what
Facts.
value are you bringing to me?
Yeah,
Nah, bro. I'm not just doing
I'm
this.
not
You
just
know what I'm
spending my
saying?
money like that.
I
You know what I
know.
mean?
But I mean, it's some men that got the means to do that too.
Yeah.
But even still, it's like, bro, I'm running a business. Like,
Respectfully, if you got the means, you know what I'm saying, you in the making whatever millions, whatever you had in life, bro. If that's
but
your
it still goes back to if those women like to be tricked in that manner,
right.
then trick them.
Yeah, man.
You know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
don't like how now it's like the standard for men. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
yeah,
They try to make it the standard.
yeah.
Like, oh, like if you don't want to trick on a female, she like, oh, you broke. I was like, what?
No.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not broke. You mentally broke
Yeah.
because your way of thinking and how you looking at a man is you trying to get something out of him in terms of just monetarily, but there's no substance. There's no exchange of real like value in terms of, you know what I mean? Like what do I get in return? Like are we gonna be able to build something here? Like,
Mm-hmm.
nah. And you can't make that the standard of thinking that all men should be tricking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like
true. No, I didn't. I 100% agree,
that
bro.
offends me sometimes. Females just be like just reckless with their mouth, you know what I'm saying? Saying just nonsense. And I'm like, look, Shorty,
I'm glad I don't have those problems, man, because I'm not dealing with any women right
no,
now.
me neither. I mean, look, this is just
But
like
yeah, 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 yeah. I
this is
mean,
the reality, right? And I've came
based on
across
your
it.
experience and just
Yeah,
friends that's
right,
dealing with women that I
right.
get what you're saying. Yeah,
That's where it's at. But nah, man, I've really pulled back from the dating pool. Um, you
focus
know,
on leveling up.
yeah, focused on leveling up, bro. Focused on getting to this next level of career path, success, business, self development. You know what we always about, right?
Yeah, bro.
And I feel like you focus on the right things, bro. You attract what you are, right? And
Hmm.
so if you want certain things in life, bro, become that person. Work on yourself, and when you are essentially working on your mindset, working on the things that you need to work on, you'll attract the type of woman that also is career focused or like business focused, or she's focused on her health. She's focused on
That's
becoming
that law of attraction, man.
right.
What you put out into the universe, that's what you get back in return.
Facts. You reap
Yeah,
what you sow, right?
what you sow, bro.
Most definitely, man. But yeah. I mean, that's kind of like certain things we deal with in this society these days, man. It's unfortunate. I saw another thing, by the way. Just Earn Your Leisure was talking about this, and I think 19 Keys. how today's what do you think about today's hip hop, just like state of hip hop, bro? Like uh
But you know what's crazy, bro? Like, man, I don't even listen to a lot of new hip hop. Like, I'm
mhm,
always listening to like older guys, like hip
mhm,
hop, like Nipsey,
right,
maybe like Pac, like Jeezy.
right,
Like those guys was putting on some real game, and it's just kind of like inspirational, and it
right,
motivates me now in my
right,
life. Like they already went through what I'm going through, but
right.
like it would be hard for me to listen to somebody that's my age because I'm mature for my age. You feel what I'm saying? And the type of stuff and what they enjoy, I don't. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah,
Right,
bro, I'm about unity, bringing people together so we
right,
can build conglomerate and we get to producing for ourselves. And
right.
that music is not about
Yeah,
that.
we not talking about
We're not talking.
shoot 'em up, gang, gang,
Yeah,
bang,
bro.
bang. You know
Like,
what I mean?
do I want to go out here and shoot somebody? No. What I need to shoot somebody for?
I ain't trying to do no Xannies. I ain't trying to be on no lean.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
that's not what we
I
about.
ain't out here publicly smacking no booties. You feel what
Right,
I'm saying? Like
right,
that ain't what I'm
right.
on.
I'm
Yeah,
doing it in private.
I'm doing it in private. you know. I'm
Yeah,
down,
man.
I don't care to disclose that out to the put my smacking a booty, but you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I'm
no.
just saying, bro. Like,
We
so
gotta
I
be
don't,
class, man.
yeah.
We gotta be gentlemen, bro. And
I think they on some demonic stuff though. You know what
no,
I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Like, I think it's if you think about like Nipsey, Jeezy, and all of those rappers, like even NWA, when they started out earlier in their careers, it was kind of similar.
Yeah.
And then I guess when they came to the knowledge of themselves, like then they transgressed and they
Right.
progressed in being
Right.
humanitarians, like Nipsey, for say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
Right.
Nipsey music from the time when he passed compared to when he first started out, it's totally different.
Mhm.
But at the same time, it's way better than the music in which we're hearing today.
No facts.
You
He
know,
evolved. You know what I mean? Of
he
course,
evolved.
he was. He's from Slauson and Crenshaw. He grew up in the hood.
Yeah.
Started gang banging part of the '60s. All that. Of course, that we all know his story. Born and raised from immigrant parents,
Mm-hmm.
and RIP to the king, man. But he evolved, right? He grew, and then eventually he was really about progressing and helping his community and elevating people's mindset. And yeah, I hear what you're saying, but today's music is just so heavily drug influenced. Uh, it encourages prostitution, especially female rap, bro. What do you
Well,
think about female rap?
all right. Let me ask you this right here. Let me paint this picture for you. Um, so as a business person, this business model, okay, if we know this is the type of music
Hmm.
in which the younger generation want to hear, well, it's okay. Well, if this is what they want to hear, we might as well capitalize off this market share. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right,
Versus not capitalizing off of
right,
it.
right.
You feel what I'm saying? So like you got CMG.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So okay, well, we got a young artist, and we know that okay, with this young artist, this the type of music and the verses in which he spit. This is
Hmm.
what the younger generation want to hear.
Right.
So as a producer, can you fault him for wanting to take advantage of that market share?
You know what it is though? I don't even think it's what the younger generation wants to hear. It's what they're programmed to hear now.
Yeah, true.
You dig what I'm saying? Because if you feed somebody, you know how social construct and like
Yeah,
if you feed someone enough of
they
what
haven't been exposed to anything else outside of that.
what I'm saying, so it's like
That's what they feed them.
that's what if you continuously feed someone something of the same nature, bro, eventually they'll adapt and it'll become their norm.
Yeah,
And so what we're dealing with is, again, we know how the music industry is connected to the, you know, prison industry.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And the prison sector, like for real, like these people are creating people who are obviously emotionally not stable, don't have deductive reasoning. You know what I mean? And we're dealing with now, just look what happened this weekend. I don't know if you heard, but um, Gilly the kid's son passed away, got shot.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? And you
I
know,
honestly don't watch the news, bro.
yeah, not
Someone always bring the news to me. I try to stay.
yeah, it wasn't even.
Yeah.
I
The
follow.
news always come to me though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Just like it came to you one way or
all right.
another. You brought it to me. But
I love their podcast.
yeah,
$1 million worth of game is one of the most well known podcasts, especially in the music industry as well. And Gillies and Wallow been doing this for a minute. I follow
yeah,
Wallow. I love how Wallow's a motivational, inspirational guy. I don't know if you know his story, but he spent 20 years in prison, came out of prison for some petty stuff he did back in the days, and they started this podcast with Gilly. He started really like motivating people on social media, and now dude is doing really amazing. Done wrote books, within 5-6 years, he done became multi-millionaire. Just And this is what he preaches. He preaches a lot about like violence, young people staying away from that, just trying to show people a better way of living, right? But essentially, that's what's going on, man. Hip hop state of right now, the state of hip hop is sad. It's disappointing. Whether it's, and we can always talk about, of course, the influence we've had even in back in the days. I guess we've become, at least this is what I respect about the fellas back in the days, right? They talked about hustling, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Like they talked, yeah, we had some gangster music, yeah, we had this, but like the music was about hustling and making money. You know
Mhm.
what today's music is about? Is being
Smacking booties.
not only not well, they talked about that too back in the
Yeah,
days.
no.
You know what I'm saying? But no,
Killing each other.
today is about consuming. Like back in the days, they talked about how they were, hustling on the block, selling stuff. Now these rappers talk about consuming the drug. They done became drug addicts versus hustlers, right? And then when you look at the state of like female rap right now, it's like promoting prostitution,
Gotta
bro.
be on helium. I'm like, bro, what is that, bro? Like, what are we doing, bro?
What are
Like,
we doing? It's
yeah.
unfortunate, man. We need to be very conscious of what's going on in our communities with this younger generation, man. I feel like it's a lot of attack. It's a lot going on.
Hey man, we're gonna go ahead and towards a quick break real quick, man.
You need a bathroom break or
No,
something?
no bathroom break, man. We just want to give our audience time to go to the bathroom, I guess. And we're gonna be right back.
You back? You back recording?
But yeah, man, we back, man.
Yeah, man.
Where did we finish off, man?
Yeah, man. The state of hip hop, female state of rap right now. I think the girls. There's some talented females. There's some talented artists out there, bro. We not putting light. They're not shining the light on the people that
I
need
ain't gonna
to.
lie. I think 19 Keys, bro. He dropping some game, bro. Like he
Yeah,
just started recording some music. I think,
he did. He used to always freestyle and stuff too.
that brother going at it, bro. I think he was on live. I think 2 nights ago, maybe
Hmm.
last night.
Hmm.
He got 2 miles or something like that. That's the name. That was the hook.
Yeah,
2 miles. One that keep us in slavery, and one is some abundance, bro. But that shit was fire.
he was freestyling his own.
Nah, he was in the studio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but like his track was like so high level. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like
mm. Yeah, man. We need that conscious music back, bro. And that's why I
that
really,
empowering music.
yeah, empowering music. And that's why I don't. I'm honestly, bro. If I listen to hip hop these days, like you said, I'll listen to Nip. I'll listen to some Payroll Giovanni. And
Ooh, I put you on that payroll
yeah, when I'm in the
then.
gym, I like Payroll because Payroll, even if he talk about sometimes, he talk about some street stuff, but for the most part, he talking about getting to it, bro. He talking about hustling, grinding, getting to that next level in life. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of music I love. You know what I'm saying? That puts you in the mode to just go get it.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, bro, I mostly listen to
It's just nowadays music is just not empowering at all.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, okay, with all the money, like how are we moving as a race of
right,
people?
right.
How does this benefit us?
How
You
does
know
this
what I'm saying?
benefit us,
Like
yo?
we talking about killing each other. We talking about smacking our women's booties, like demeaning them. Like, bro, like what are we doing?
Yeah, what we doing,
No
bro?
other culture is doing that.
Yeah, right.
Like you,
That's
you think
facts.
about country music, you think about reggae don't even do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
black
right.
music, but they don't do that.
Yeah. Reggae is vibrational, bro.
Yeah.
Reggae is on that high vibration. That's why I love honestly, like on my piano, Afro beat. These days I listen to more. I like R&B music. I've always been an R&B type nigga. You know what I'm saying? I love me a little smooth.
You
Just
know,
just kick back.
I love that blues, bro.
Blues. Oh,
I
blues. I
love
know it. Yeah,
blues,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Mississippi blues, bro.
Yeah,
Every time I hop
Mississippi
in this
blues.
car, we listen to some
Mississippi is the
blues.
home of the blues, bro. I be
Yeah,
trying to
man.
make you feel that vibration,
I
bro. You
do
know what I'm
love
saying?
that.
Where I
I do
come
love the
from.
blues, bro. It just it's very grounding. It's
Yeah,
very
bro.
soulful.
Last night I went to my partner's spot, bro.
Hmm.
I'm talking about he was playing all the blues, bro. I'm talking
Yeah,
about I think everyone in that restaurant was at least 55 of above.
yeah, yeah.
Man, they were lit. I was like, man, this reminds
What's
me of
his
some
restaurant called?
Whiskey Barbecue, man. Shout out to Whiskey Barbecue, man. The hottest spot in Atlanta, man. If you want some great barbecue, you want good vibes, good
Hmm.
southern feel,
Yeah.
go tap into Whiskey Barbecue. And my man Walt is the owner, Walter Francis. Shout out to you, baby.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Whiskey Barbecue, bro. Yeah, definitely gonna have to check it out with you, bro.
yeah. He got hookah,
He got some hookah.
He got some hookah, bro.
I'll
And
pull
some
up.
great barbecue. I don't eat that pork, but I eat some barbecue chicken.
Yeah, I don't eat pork neither, bro. I don't eat pork. You know what I'm saying? That's not for me. I do some chicken, some fish. You know what I'm saying? I do.
Low carbs.
Yeah, I do
We're
beef
not even
here and
getting to the
there.
bread no more, man. We getting to the chicken,
We get into the chicken, bro. Gotta
the
get to the
protein,
chicken.
the
Protein,
protein.
protein, vegetables, and no pork, man. You know what I'm saying? But I love fish. I love seafood.
Yeah, that's
You
good
know?
protein too.
Yeah, making me hungry now. You know, I'm on that intermediate fasting right now.
Yeah, bro, it's about time for me to eat too, man. I had a crazy workout this morning, man.
Yeah, I seen that you was in the
I was
gym.
working out on a fast, bro. Like I was in
Mhm.
that joint, fixing
Mhm.
to pass out,
Right.
but I was powerful too.
Yeah, man. The gym has been powerful too, man. I love it. But yeah, so I see you've been reading a lot, man, lately, you know what I'm saying? You've been sending me a lot of book titles and you know, today you got this book called Negotiate Like a CEO. Tell me a bit about your reading journey lately, you know what I'm saying? And what really got you in the mode to really consume more.
Man, honestly, for where I want to be in my life, man, I just got to be curious. I need, I feel like, like I said, I had goes back to what I was saying. I have a vision and where I want my life to be, and everything in between is aligning me with that vision.
Mhm.
So I feel like it's a higher power, of course, God Almighty. He's providing me with the tools and the resources to accomplish that vision.
Yeah.
And it's been a beautiful journey, man. Learning more, like it's like, reading books. It's taking me to parts of the world and parts of this universe that I can't go to physically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But give me the idea and the concepts that's going to allow me and you to flourish and my people to flourish.
Right.
But
Right.
it's been a beautiful journey, man. I got this book called Negotiate Like a CEO. I haven't really tapped into it. It just came here today.
Mhm.
Shout out to Amazon Prime shipping.
Yeah.
But it's been a beautiful journey, man. Because I feel, like I said, it goes back to it. If you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you're
You don't
going.
know where you're
And
going,
of
man.
course, knowledge make a man unfit to be a slave, man. So you can never
For
submit if you
sure.
got the knowledge of
I love
something.
that. Say that again.
Knowledge make a man unfit to be a slave.
Love
So if you
that.
knowledgeable of something, that means you know better, so you're able to execute better.
Right.
You
All right.
know.
Most definitely, bro.
Yeah. What you reading
Yeah.
nowadays, man? I know you got to be reading something, man. Come on, man.
I've
You got to
been
pick up a book.
I've been reading, you know what I'm saying? And reading is something that I've always actually encouraged. I've always read books, but you know, there are seasons when I kind of stopped. I had kind of broken that habit of reading. Now I'm getting back into it. Now it's been very healthy, man. And you know, I love self-help books and things that just give us like, you know, instructions on how we could better ourselves in life, whether it's in business, self-development. What are some books you would recommend right now that you're reading?
Man, the book I can recommend right
Mhm.
now, Way of the Superior Man.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, I'm reading right. That's the book I'm reading right now.
The Science of Time by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yep.
Message to the Black Man. Um, I got so many books. Chat GBT Millionaire.
How's that
Man,
book?
it's great, man. It just telling I'm a
How
tech guy.
to?
I'm a
How,
tech guy anyway, man. So
yeah.
if I can be more efficient and try to streamline processes, that's what I'm gonna do.
Right.
But that's a great book. Man, I'm reading so many books, bro.
Right.
It's hard to just not be
Gotta
reading
read,
books, man.
man.
I'm
Gotta
reading
read.
so many books, bro. I can't.
Gotta read. Some of the books still.
Malcolm X autobiography. I'm reading that one.
Yeah.
Well, I done read that one. I'm done with that one.
Yeah.
Um, I'm reading a lot, bro. That's all I can say, bro. All of
Yeah.
them I highly recommend
We
too,
we
man.
should start. We should start what you call it
I
too.
just got the Marcus Garvey biography as well that
Mm.
came in.
Mm.
Um, so I'm gonna start on
Marcus
that probably
Garvey.
next week.
What's Marcus Garvey's story, man?
Um, we can tap into that later. We can
Yeah,
tap
but we,
into
we
that.
we gonna put a book list, man. We
Yeah,
we should put together a book list of books that we're reading, we tapping into, just so our audience can tap into the type of mindset we're
yeah,
also tapping into. But yeah, man, reading is important, like you said. Knowledge makes me unfit to be a slave. That's very true.
yeah, bro.
And
If you knew that snake was right there, shit, you'll go the other way.
yeah, but this is my thing, right? And a lot of times, of course, growing up, our parents really pushed us to more of the systematic education, route, right? And one of the most important things that I've always preached and that I've grown into and really like developed myself to become the person I am and where I'm going, self education, man. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You
The
gotta
knowledge
have
yourself is the only education that you need. Your experience
right,
and what you and your people done been through in the
right,
past. That'll tell you everything that you need to know
yeah,
about where you're going, and even in your present moment.
right. Yeah, being self-taught is like
Yeah,
essentially, like you said, it's like knowing and putting the effort to find the knowledge yourself and the things that you're interested in.
and then for me, I guess I really just like the idea of like even I don't dismiss anyone for going to college, but it's like I don't agree with them submitting to, hey, or defining themselves as their education in which they getting these degrees in which they get from college, because it's like, bro, like, no, just because you got a degree, that don't mean you knowledgeable.
Right.
Don't let that define who you are.
Exactly.
Like your education and your knowledge goes far beyond that
Right.
degree. You know
Right.
what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Don't limit yourself to that.
Right.
You know, I got a bachelor's degree, and if I don't go back to school, it still don't define my
Right.
intelligence. You know what I'm saying?
No facts. Yeah. No. I definitely. I've always encouraged. Especially in this day and age. I always tell people, man. Excuse me. I always tell people, man, if you don't know what you want to do, bro, don't go to college, man. Figure it out on your own. You know what I'm saying? Take a little time, go into a work field, do
Mm-hmm.
what you need to do. Figure out who you are first. But I felt like, especially with these colleges, as we learn more about it, is a lot of them are just like really preying on people just to make some money, right? And then people come out of college, don't even really work in the field they're looking to work in. They don't have no employment. A lot of these jobs are being outdated now. AI is taking over.
Yeah, and then it's like for schools to approve a curriculum, I think it takes like 8 years.
Right.
And with the power of technology and the way we retrieve information, by the time this information translate, the company have already grown. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Because companies are constantly innovating,
Right.
but schools' education are not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, bro. With the power of technology, you can find and gain any information and knowledge that you want, and you're able to execute on it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So why do I need to go to this school and get outdated information? But I
Mm.
don't knock the experience and the
No,
networking which you
of
get at
course.
that school, but you need to be aware of that before you go into that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we always preach this, man.
Yeah.
We always preach this because we just seeing how things are changing so fast. Like you said, by the time you learn something in school, at least for most people, that information is already outdated. And so
Well, I mean, I guess it's in certain areas, like you got your doctors and you got,
your lawyers, of course, they
yeah.
need to be in those
But
type
even
of
still, it's like,
institutions.
even if you found yourself in some legal troubles,
Hmm.
but if you know the law yourself, you can defend yourself.
Right.
You just can't defend someone else.
Yeah. Yeah,
you
for
know.
sure. There's some great stories about people that went to prison, picked up some law books, and really defend themselves. I forgot what the guy's name was. 50 Cent actually made a whole show about him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, there's a whole show around this man. I forgot his name, bro. That I might have to look it up, but he pretty much went to prison for some crime he did not commit, and his lawyers failed him, of course, at the time. So he figured, hey, I'm gonna figure it out myself. Started studying law in prison, and guess what, bro? Came out of prison, right? Won the case, got himself freed,
Mm-hmm.
turned around and prosecuted the judge that put him in prison, and
Wow.
then sent the judge to prison because the judge, there was a whole like stuff that went
You've
around
been
it.
watching that show Suits?
I started watching it, bro. But my tolerance, I'm working on my tolerance for like shows
Yeah.
because
It just for me as well too. Like when I'm watching shows, I feel like I could be doing something better with my time. Like I really don't have the patience. I
right.
don't even have the patience to sit there and watch
Sit there
TV.
and watch it,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? It's like,
I like
bro,
podcasting, you know
these
what I mean?
guys are producing and I'm
Right.
consuming.
I would
Like, no,
consume it.
I'm gonna get on the other side of
Right.
this. You feel what
I
I'm
need to
saying?
produce more and
That's just the
consume
way
less.
that's the way I feel about even spending my dollars, bro. Like,
Yeah.
okay, bro, like what return am I getting off this dollar?
All right.
Don't get me wrong. I like to have nice things. I like quality things,
Yeah.
but I'm really conscious, aware of what I'm paying and the
Yeah.
quality in which I'm
Of
buying. You know what I'm
course.
saying?
Of
So it's
course.
like, no, bro, how do I get on the other side of this transaction? Because I promise you, 90% of the world are consumers,
Yeah, for sure.
and 90% of the world are followers and not
Yeah.
leaders. You feel what I'm
I mean, that's why there's 2% of the world
saying?
that's,
Yeah,
above or at least, wealthy, right?
yeah.
And then
It's yeah, we 1%ers, bro.
we
That's
1%ers, you know what I
it.
mean? Or 1%, 2%, you know what I mean? And so the truth is the majority of the population on earth is consuming and not producing enough. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that in order for you to get on the other end, man, you gotta do what the other people are doing. So, but yeah, once in a while I tap in, of course, you got some downtime or whatever, you want to watch a show. I'll watch like a few episodes. It's just I just didn't have the patience. Then
All
I
right,
I
bro.
just went right into a podcast. I wanted to learn more about something I didn't know. I was like, bro, got those inklings. Like I need to be making some money. Like, you feel me? I need
No, I
some
dig that.
information how to make some money out here,
Yeah.
bro. But yeah,
get off jobs and stuff like that,
right,
man. I
man.
don't see how we sitting around and watching so much TV, bro.
No, for sure, man. How you feeling about these corporate jobs? We both work corporate jobs still, and what's your feeling, man, these days?
Man, how I feel about corporate jobs? Everybody in corporate jobs are zombies. If you're not the CEO,
You zombie, man. Right?
I feel like
Yeah.
everyone in there is like
Yeah.
stressed out.
All
You
right.
know what I'm saying? But I'm like, bro, like, why are y'all so stressed, bro? Like,
All right.
this is what you submit to. I'd be damn if I'm letting this shit stress me out. Like, cause this,
True.
I'm walking a straight path, bro. It's like I'm just passing by. Like, this not end all be all for me.
Mm-hmm.
Everything happened for me and not to me. Like, okay, well, if I'm not gonna be here, I'm not performing. Well, it's not the place for me. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because if it was meant for you to do this job and to do it well, you'll be doing it. If not,
All right.
it's not for you. You know, the higher power got another plan for you. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm. No, I
But
feel you.
I get it. I mean, that's what I feel about corporate.
Yeah.
What do you feel about it, bro?
What I feel about corporate, corporate is some bullshit, man.
I
Now
mean,
what?
at the same time,
It's a stepping stone.
you know what I'm saying? We do need our team to keep doing what they doing. We ain't saying
Right,
that, you
right,
know what I'm
right. No,
saying?
no, for
We
sure. Hey,
corporate, you
look, we're
feel what I'm
not
saying?
knocking jobs.
It's not bullshit, you
Gotta
feel what
have
I'm
some
saying? So
job.
what we doing, we need our
Yeah.
team, you know what I'm saying? So
No, you gotta work. You gotta work out here. You can't be jobless or whatever, lazy. A job is a stepping stone. And it's not the end. It's a means to an end. At least that's how we look at it, right? And some people really do need jobs. Some people are not don't have the entrepreneurial spirit or want to be able to have that responsibility.
man, listen, everybody should want to be able to produce for themselves.
Yeah, no, for sure. They should. And if anything, again, if you're the type of person that just want to stay in corporate for how many years, off it, everything doesn't fit everybody, right? I get it,
Yeah.
but man, there's just a lot of politics that comes with corporate, and um, especially now that we work,
Yeah.
I don't know, it just feels like the
But
whole point, man. The
let me
end goal is to be
let me
free,
say
man.
one last thing. You know, everybody is not meant to run their own business, but I feel like if for those who don't aspire to run their own business, at least get some equity for the person that's within your community.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? That way we can flourish as a race of people, because you
yeah,
know what I'm saying. We the poorest race of people in
yeah.
America. That's what
No,
I'm
for
saying.
sure.
So it's like, okay, well, we going this hard for somebody else's corporation that's not within our community.
Yeah,
Like, no, bro, at least try to get some equity within somebody who's
right,
aspiring to do this. You feel what I'm
right,
saying? Like,
right.
build with that person.
Right. And
But
then where's that black dollar traveling to as well,
yeah,
man? Like we work jobs, we do all this just to go out and spend it on brands, companies, places, frequent businesses that, are not within our community. So, there's a reason why the Jewish community is thriving, the Asian community is thriving. It's because these people actually, the Jewish community, they say the dollar has to go through at least 7 people before it comes out of their community, bro.
and that ain't to knock either one of those communities. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, if they're doing it, why we can't do the same?
No
That's all I'm
facts.
saying.
Yeah, well,
Like,
we should be doing more, honestly, because we're behind the 8 ball right now, and it's like, But hey, look, at the end of the day, we all need jobs. If you're not working, you either running a business, whatever it is. We all need income to build on. So
man, God is the provider.
God is the provider, but even God
Yeah,
says a man that does not work does
yeah,
not deserve to eat.
yeah.
So
I'm right. You right. I'm
you
just
feel
messing
me?
with you.
God don't like no lazy, bro. You just gotta work. Whether you work for a company, whether you work for yourself, whether you figure it out, working is it's just part of a man's
And
life. You
have
know
a
what I mean?
vision, man. A lot of people
Yeah,
don't have no vision. They just be living in the moment.
right. You gotta invest your money though. One of the biggest things is really like that we have to learn too as well, right? And we're getting better at every time is like time management and money management, right?
Yeah, facts.
And it's
It's not
like,
what you do. It's not what you're doing for the money, but what your money is doing for you.
yeah, yeah, man. It's like, are you investing properly? Are you saving? Are you delegating? And what are your money spending
All
habits,
of my
man?
money invested right now.
Hmm.
All of my money invested right now.
Yeah, gotta invest, bro. Right now, talking about investments, bro. Actually, so they just passed the Fed now. That actually just came into
XLM to
play.
the moon, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They just approved Fed now digital payments and all that, meaning that the government is going to be in our pockets for one.
yeah. I
you
don't
know
like that.
Nobody likes that, man. But essentially, man, crypto and blockchain technology, AI, and we got to start looking into these companies heavily, man. Especially artificial intelligence companies that are like really scaling and being innovative. They talking about Chat GPT might go public, bro, soon.
Oh wow. Yeah, they not a, yeah, okay, well, we need to be the first to invest into it,
Bro,
man.
they
If
just
it do.
went crazy. They their platform grew so fast. You know what I'm saying? And we know that's the future. So we got to invest our money properly, man. That's how we create wealth. You can't get rich by working.
Right.
You get wealthy by investing. You know
Investing,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I ain't
And
gonna
so
lie, XLM was going crazy last week, boy.
yeah.
I feel real good about it. It reminded me of Bitcoin, what it was doing back in those
Hmm.
early days.
Hmm.
But a lot of people who didn't invest into it wish they would have did it now. It's like, nah,
Yeah.
bro. I think I got a grand opportunity with
XLM,
XLM,
Stellar
Stellar Lumens.
Lumens,
Yeah,
and also invest in XRP because XRP is actually the main ecosystem that they're building the transaction or whatever, like
yeah.
how the bank
And
what the banks are going to be using.
by no means are we giving you
This
guys
is not
financial
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 advice.
advice. Do your
This,
own research.
we just talking what we doing, what we take it at your own risk, but you know what I mean.
Do
But
your own
do
research.
your own research. But yeah, man, looking into these things most definitely. And another episode I've seen this week, man. I don't know if you know about Larry Morrow. He owns like a bunch of restaurant chains in like Saint Louisiana. What is it? Not St. Louis. It was in where's Lil Wayne from?
I don't know. You look like you from Haiti.
Yeah, shout out to my Haitians, man. Sans passe, na boule, man. He say he look like he from Haiti. Yo, yep, man. No, for sure, man. I just been
You funny,
that
bro.
was inspiring too, man. Listening to his story on Earn Your Leisure. By the way, we're gonna be at the Invest Fest, man. Let's talk about Invest Fest. You
Ooh, I
excited,
can't wait to
bro?
invest fast, bro. We gonna step up in that thing, man. Looking like some kings that we are. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's gonna
man.
be an empowering type of day, man. A lot of knowledge gonna
It's a
be given.
whole 2 day
We're gonna be
weekend.
giving game too, so
Yeah, it's
you
a
know what I'm
2 day
saying?
weekend. Invest Fest. We gonna document that for you guys. Definitely want to do some vlogging and stuff while we there, man. But we're excited to go shake some hands, meet some powerful people, be in a room with most importantly with people like minded
Man,
individuals.
you got Steve Harvey coming. You got Earn Your Leisure. You got what 19 keys. You got
Yeah, I
who else?
mean, there's a lot of people. Diddy gonna be
Diddy
there.
gonna be there.
Um, yeah. What's the guy?
They got the richest black man
Black
in the
man. What's his
country.
name? Yeah, what's his name? I keep forgetting his name, but um. Yeah, but it's gonna be a very, very, very exciting weekend, man. Apparently we gotta go up there and register on a Friday. I don't know why we gotta register. That part I didn't understand. Like, if I bought tickets, why do I gotta go register?
Yeah, that's weird. I didn't even know that. I was gonna just show up with.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, I paid
like
my
they said,
ticket.
registration is on Friday, and then we got the events on Saturday and Sunday. But it's a 2 day event, and we're gonna, it's gonna be shows, concerts, a bunch of food trucks. There's gonna be a lot of people out there. They're talking about it's gonna be 20,000 people, man.
20,000 people. That's a lot of people, bro.
That's a lot, right? Think about it. Earn Your Leisure started their podcast 2019, 2020 during the pandemic. Within 3 years, they've been
And that
able
was
to scale
that was
this.
a great benefit for them too, man, because you
During
had a lot of
2020,
yeah. I mean, you have a lot of people sitting at home,
yeah,
man. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that was
Like people were out of jobs, just getting checks and stuff like that. It's like, man, you had no other choice but to
people
just
were investing their at the time, the government was giving out,
yeah
those checks, like
yeah
they, I got a few of those $2,000 checks and
COVID
stuff,
checks.
COVID checks and all kinds of stuff. And so people were taking that and flipping it in the stock market, doing all kinds of stuff. And they boomed during that time and it helped a lot of people
People
make
was getting
money.
more money doing for that than they were making on their jobs, man.
Yeah, you know what I was saying? We might need another pandemic so our podcast come
Yeah, yeah. We
so
done.
so we could grow our
Yeah, that's a fact, bro.
That's a fact. But yeah, man, what else is on your mind, man? We tapping into some things. We trying to have more free flowing conversations.
Well, I know we
Um,
probably running short on time, but
yeah. Yeah, and
Right now, I got some good food on my
I
mind,
got
man.
some
You
good
know
food
what
on
I'm
your
saying?
mind. Last thing I guess I'll touch on, bro. Some interesting topics that really happened this week. You heard about that girl that went missing? I posted her on the gram, bro. I put her on my story because I seen that she went missing there. Like she got abducted on the freeway, saw a toddler or whatever. She came out her car, and then apparently, we thought she was missing, right? Come to find out, bro, she actually created this whole thing to make it look like she was missing because I think she was cheating on her.
She went to the furthest extent to hide it from her husband.
To hide it from her, whoever she dealing with. Yeah, bro. Hey, what Future say? It's an evil world out
Yeah, bro.
here.
Evil attract evil, bro.
Yeah,
That's it,
man.
bro.
But one of the biggest threats right now, bro, in our communities, and especially to our women and children, bro, is human trafficking and sex trafficking, bro. You know what I'm saying? We have 80,000 women, black women, missing in this country. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
We have 80,000.
80,000, bro. It's one of the biggest threats, bro. And
That's a lot
so,
of women, bro.
yeah, man, my encouragement is
It
to the
ain't but
ladies
it ain't
it's
but
like,
21 million in the country, right? 41 million
yeah,
black
dude,
people.
there's 80,000 black women missing right now, you know? And so we got to be careful, man. Got to be,
It's
aware of our
21. It's 20.
environments.
It's 41 million black people in the country, right?
I'm not sure, actually. I'm
And you
not.
got 80,000. That's
80,000,
a large number,
that's a lot.
bro.
And it's growing. Sex trafficking, human trafficking is Atlanta is actually, it's pretty, prominent in Atlanta as well. And yeah, man, my thing is, I guess, just
Just be
touching on
careful.
it.
Just
Yeah,
be
be
careful.
careful.
Just be
Be
careful.
aware of your surroundings. Have some situational awareness, man, and stay 10 toes and stay awoke. You know what I'm saying? And most definitely, because right now everybody be going out summertime, drinking late night, getting drunk, walking down the street, all that. Man, moving groups, moving friends.
That's
Be
right.
careful. Take some self defense classes. Have some pepper spray on you. Do whatever you need to do to protect yourself.
Mhm. I'm
But yeah,
protected by God.
yeah, man. And if we around, of course, that ain't gonna happen to our
Yeah,
black queens.
for
But
sure. For sure.
we not always gonna be around. So yeah, but that was, I guess, the
Yeah, man.
last
We
point.
running low on time here,
But yeah,
man.
man. I'm just
It's been a
going on a
great
rants.
conversation with you, man.
Always, my brother.
And like always, audience, we thank you guys for taking the time to tune in with us.
Yeah.
Mikhail gonna close us out.
Hey, we appreciate you guys. And again, the support does not go unnoticed. Thank you for everyone that's been tuning in. Subscribe to this channel. Like our content. It helps us to grow the
And share
algorithm.
it.
Yeah, and share it because it allows us to pretty much push up in the algorithm and be able to gain some more audience and visibility. So we do appreciate you guys for the support. Again, please let us know what you guys would like us to talk about, what you'd like to hear from us in regards to topics, current events, whatever it may be. Give us some suggestions, some opinions. You could DM us at the Only Level Up on Instagram, or you could also just leave a comment on our website, on our YouTube channel. That would be appreciated. But outside of that, man, I hope everybody's leveling up. And
I'm talking about mind, body, spirituality,
yeah,
all of that, the whole 9 yards. We leveling up for the rest of life.
yeah, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We wish y'all none but the best. Until next time, my brother.
Peace.
Peace and blessings, and we out.